Good afternoon and welcome to TVC Talk. I'm Julie Parton, your new host.
Hi, I'm David Kircher, and I'm here with Julie. Julie's new Bobby is gone. Actually, Bobby moved on. We took a job as an anchor at a local news station, and so we now have Julie Parton. This is Dolly Parton's niece. Not really. That's not true.
I wish. So congratulations, Bobby. I'm extremely happy to be here.
Yes. So Julie's gonna be with us from now on, forever and ever, and she's gonna be the one that's hosting the show. Thanks, Julie. Good to have you.
My pleasure. Today we're going to be talking about selling and selling techniques.
All right.
So David, why is selling so important to MCA success?
Well, without sales, as you might know, we wouldn't be here. Sales drive everything. We are a sales-oriented company. So as sales go, so goes the company. So we encourage everyone to sell. We love everyone to sell. In fact, we're excited when people make a lot of money. If they're selling, they make great commissions and a lot of money. That makes us money. So we're always happy. You can make as much as you want to make. That's our motto. Don't do whatever you can, but do whatever you need to do to sell the product in a reputable way. And then, in doing that, we encourage you to make all the money you can.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be going through a couple of questions about selling, but after that, we'll be answering your questions if you want to go ahead and start typing them in the comments.
Yes.
So, first question that we have in the deck, what's the best way to study the MCA products? Where can I learn about each plan?
You know, Julie, if you buy the plan, right, we send you all the information about the plan. You get a new members kit, and in the new members kit it explains every one of the benefits, goes through every one of them. That's one way. It's probably the best way to understand the product, right? You can't talk about the product if you don't know the product. You don't have to buy the membership to sell. You don't have to have a membership to sell. But if you want to tell somebody about the membership, you have to know what the products are and what the product does and how it works. So we encourage people, first off, to buy the membership because it's a great product. Everyone needs a motor club. You never know when you're going to be in a situation where you're stranded and you need emergency roadside assistance, and we provide that. So that's the first thing. After that, there's a lot of places that you can go online. You can go to motorclubofamerica.com, and there you can look up the products. You can see the information there, and you can learn about the products on motorclubofamerica.com.
Nice. I did. I needed assistance last week, so
Well,
I
good.
know how
We
vital
help
that
you.
is.
Did you call? You should call me.
You know what? I will.
Okay, good.
So, how do I start a conversation about MCA?
Well, we kind of went over this a couple weeks ago, and one of the things that is good about starting a conversation about MCA is to ask somebody, look, if we went through the process, if I ask you, Julie, to be my savings counselor, if I ask you to do some work for me and do some things for me, I want you to tell me what you would charge me to do that. So we went through all the different aspects. If I ask you to, anytime my car breaks down, any car I'm driving, I want you to come tow me. Anytime I need a jump start, anytime I need fuel delivered to me, anytime I have a flat tire, anytime I need minor mechanical adjustment, or lock my keys in my car, I want you to come take care of that for me, okay? And I want you to do that for me. And in addition to that, anytime I'm on the road and I have an accident or I need assistance, I want you to pay for my hotel room. If I need to fly on to some other location, I want you to help me with my flight costs to get to that location. So we take people through all the different products and we say, look, if I was asking you to do that for me, what would you charge me a month to do that? And people generally, once you get through it, you say, gosh, I don't know, $100, $150, $200 a month. And the whole point is we do that for people for $20 a month. So I think understanding the product and going through the benefits of the product, pointing out to people how good the benefits are, that's the best way to sell the product.
I bet people are blown away by that $20 a month.
Well, they are.
They think of all the things they're wasting $20 a month on.
Sure. I mean, it's less than what? I mean, divide that by 30. What? It's less than $1 a day.
Wow.
Really? Think about
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
So how do I handle objections?
Well, everybody's got something that is an objection to. Well, how does this work? What if I don't want this? So there's all kinds of objections you're going to come up with. But the best thing you can do when you have an objection is to repeat the objection back to someone. Like if, for example, let's say someone said to you, you said to me, David, okay, I don't have $20 a month. We'll go with what we were just talking about. I just don't have $20 a month to spend on this. And you talk to them and say, look, okay, look at the things you do for much less than for $20 a month. Like, do you have, let me ask you something, do you have Netflix?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right.
And Hulu and HBO.
All right, so right there, wait a minute. You've already gone past our limit already.
Wow,
right?
okay.
Hulu, Netflix, those two combined plus a Coke is more than you're going to pay for our service.
Okay.
And you need to have peace of mind, particularly for your kids. If your kids are out on the road going to college, look, they call you, and normally, Dad, you're there, right? Normally, you're the guy. They have a flat tire. They ask you to, hey, Dad, I got a flat tire. Can you come fix it for me? And you go, right? They go when they're in town. You go when they're across town. You go when they're 20 miles away. Do you go when they're 500 miles away? There's no way you can do that. So what you want to do is you want to ensure peace of mind for your children and peace of mind for you, knowing that they're going to be taken care of. So, yeah.
I love that.
Don't you?
So
I do too.
What are some buying cues, and how do I know when to close?
Anytime someone is asking you a question about the product, it's a buying cue. They wouldn't be asking you questions if they weren't interested.
Nice.
Okay? So if I say to you, remember when you were dating and the guy would start asking you stuff about, he'd start asking questions about you, hey, what do you do? What do you like? What's your favorite color? Those are buying cues. He was interested, okay? So the whole point is, when you have somebody interested, you take advantage of that. And so if they have a buying cue, if they ask you a question, generally what we say is it's called the basketball close, right? If you ask me a question, say, well, okay, does that cover me when I'm in any vehicle? And I would say to them, would you like for it to cover you when you're in any vehicle? And they go, well, yes. Okay, what's your name? And that's the close. They've already said, yes, I want it to cover you. They've noted that they're interested in the product. So at that point in time, you start taking their information and you close the deal. So you just take their information down, you say, okay, that's fine. Here, let me have your credit card. We'll get this taken care of.
So it's actually a lot simpler than you realize.
Yeah, it's just like when, when that guy said, okay, hey, when you were dating, he said, hey, okay, let me call you next week. And you said, okay, that'd be okay. Well, then you said, yeah, that's okay. And he says, give me your phone number. So either you're going to bail or you're going to give him the phone number, right? So the whole point is you ask the questions. When you ask a question, you're going to expect a response.
Okay.
Okay?
Awesome.
It's not close. Selling's not hard.
And I love the low-key approach.
Sure.
Just a little bit chill.
Sure.
So if you're just now tuning in, I'm your new host, Julie Parton of TVC Talk, and this is David Kircher of TVC Marketing. Today we're talking about selling and sales techniques, and we're going to go ahead and take a couple of questions from you guys. So this first one is
this is always crazy. You never know what they're going to ask.
You got to be on your toes, right?
Yeah.
This is from Melissa Leal. Thanks for watching,
hey,
Melissa. What if they say my insurance already has roadside assistance?
Okay, it may.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever called that one? First off, here's the situation. Let's say you say to me, my insurance already has roadside assistance. Okay. When you're in a situation, I want you to find that number, and I want you to call that person. That may sound trite, but when you have a flat tire, when you're in a situation where you're on the side of the road, you have your children with you, you know how scary that might be, right? Mm-hmm. You've got some children, so in that situation, you're not wanting to figure out, okay, what's my insurance, who do I call for insurance, and where do I call, and what's that roadside assistance number, okay? And that's number one. The second thing is, that is not their business. They are not in the roadside assistance business, they're in the insurance business, right? So what they've done is they have sold that right to handle your car to somebody else. So you're not dealing with your insurance agent, you're dealing with somebody else that is not their expertise. It is our expertise. If you want somebody to get there quickly, you want them to do a good job, you want them to take you somewhere where you can get your car repaired, then we're those people. Generally, I had an experience, in fact, Virgil Coffee, because you can get it, not only do you have it with your insurance, but you also, when you buy a new car, a lot of times they say, you have roadside assistance with your new car, okay. Right? Okay, so Virgil Coffee, the founder of the company, he was testing this out, and he had a pickup. He likes Ford pickups. He has Ford pickup, and so he called, and he said, hey, listen, I've locked my keys in my car. And they said to him, oh, Where are you at? He said, I'm on my farm. Right? They said, well, And I really think it was, they were going to wait till the next day before they could come
Oh, my goodness.
get his car open. It was really, and he was just testing it out, seeing what
They're
the
like,
experience
have fun
was.
sleeping in the field.
Exactly. The whole point is, that's not their business. It's our business.
Okay, so it's something you could have in addition to, especially it seems like a lot of nights and weekends are when people need this.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right. And we have a 24-hour call center, right?
Awesome.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Cool. Thank you. This one is from Amber McCart. Thanks for watching, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Oh, hello to you in New York. Ah, I would love to be there right now. New York and the Christmas time
Have you
is
been
just
there?
beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Did you go see the Rockettes?
No,
Oh.
no, I wish.
Rocket Christmas show. It is the best.
Amber,
Okay.
go there for us, please.
Yeah, go watch
there,
it.
go
I
there
love the
and
live
give us a
nativity
shout
scene.
out.
They have a live nativity scene. They have camels and sheep and everything right on the
Oh,
stage.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
This
Wonderful.
next question is from Deshante Nichols. Will there be another shirt giveaway? Because that would be amazing.
Oh, I'll bet we can work that out. How's that sound? Okay, we're coming. Excuse me, my nose is itching. We will work out a contest, whatever that contest is. We'll post that on one of the social media sites or several of our social media sites, and we will have another contest for sure. We may even give away. It's getting winter. Let's give away a fleece. Okay? Can we do that, Lynn?
Ooh.
I have Lynn in the background, so Lynn's back here and Bailey's over here. So yes, we will do that.
Get on it, Lynn.
By the way, in the future, I'm just going to say this real quick. Okay?
Okay.
All right. In the future, we're going to start having some of our people like Lynn and like Tina. You may not know those names, but you will know those names because we're going to start having them as part of TVC Talk.
Awesome.
Aren't you excited?
I'm excited about that and the shirt giveaway. I love a fleece.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
get you one.
All right. This next question is from
Yeah.
Christy Lynn. Do you have to be training to sell ProDriver? And if so, how do you get trained?
Well, okay. ProDriver is a specialized product, and it deals specifically with a specific group of people. Okay, and so yes, you need to be trained to sell ProDriver because it is a specialized product. It has to do with there's a lot of regulatory issues for truckers. There's the Department of Transportation regulations. There's all kinds of what we call CSA requirements, which is points that they get for all kinds of things when they're driving. So there's a lot of issues that come about in selling to truckers. They're going to ask you a lot of questions, and it's kind of like, you know, when you're talking to somebody and they are acting like they know what your business is about, and you don't know what their business is about, and you ask them a few questions, and all of a sudden they've answered none of them, and you just say, yeah, that's okay. I'll find somebody who knows what's going on. Because if you don't know the product and you don't know what their environment is and what they're living through and the type of stuff that they have to go through to deliver product to people, you know, if you think about it, truckers, I'm just going to say this. We appreciate truckers because they move America. They do.
absolutely.
Without them, you don't have product anywhere in any of your stores. And it's just amazing what they do for the country, but they are heavily regulated, and it's just an area where you need special expertise in order to do that. So that's the first question. Why do you need to be trained? Yes, you do. Second question is how do you get trained? Well, we have truck stops throughout the United States that we're affiliated with and that we have representatives in. And those representatives are there, and we have them train people. We have trainers in those in different locations that can do that. So if you live in an area where we have a truck stop, then we can get you trained in that truck stop. If you don't live in an area where we have a truck stop open, then you need to move to an area where we have a truck stop.